a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Today, we begin the divisional round with a tremendous matchup. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Baltimore Ravens. And Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. They are led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020, national champion at LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
You think back to last week and how well they played in the wild card round, being able to get out of there with a win. But now is when the pressure starts ramping up, Mike. You understand you're only 2 wins away from the Super Bowl. So which team is able to balance the excitement of being here, but also not letting the pressure of the moment get the better of them?
A short one there, caught by Kittle. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 43, here's 2nd and 6. They hand it to Gibbs. Gibbs with a first down and more. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will go all the way. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Jaguars. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Riley Patterson now to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Jaguars are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
You have to figure, Mike, this is a confident quarterback coming into this one. He played such a large role, not only helping them win the division, but then he followed it up last week.
First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
The Jaguars offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. Showing off the elusiveness there. He's going to dance his way forward. It's a gain of about 4. From the 21, here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's going to pick up the first down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line.
A gain of 6. That's good for the Jaguars. First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
On the ground, here is the rookie from Texas A&M. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now
Burrow here on 2nd down. He's got a man. That's Kittle. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Jacksonville.
And in motion is Brown. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
His kick is good. Space to score. Jaguars 14. Ravens nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Ravens offense ready to take over for their second possession. They're an early hole, 14-0. Start digging out soon. Begin this drive, 1st and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back. Not much there, maybe a yard.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 3rd and 9. Throwing, Thompson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So 4th down, and the Aussie, Tory Taylor, on to kick it away. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Jags offense ready to see what they can do. They've raced out to a 14-0 lead. They've done nothing wrong so far. Play action now. It's Burrow. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 5. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Moving left, taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
A gain of 29 yards. 1st down, Jacksonville.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up a 1st down and keep the drive alive.
Second down, Burrow. He's to the 15. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That is caught, and he's in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Jaguars. Patterson now to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Jaguars will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Ravens nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. And it's been a rocky start. An interception on the first drive and then a punt the last time they had it. First down throw there is incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the
to throw is Thompson. They'll look to set up the screen here. 3rd and 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Now, Thompson. This one's just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Giammi Brown was the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up 4th down. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Jaguars offense ready for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Burrow to throw. That's over the middle to Kittle. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, Jacksonville.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for the Jaguars. 1st down. It's a gain of 10. And the Jaguar 1st down.
Burrow. This one brought in by Brown. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At their 48.
Burrow working in the pistol. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Jaguars 1st down.
Here's Gibbs. There he goes. Inside the 30. And he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Jacksonville. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Give him a 2nd touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the 1st.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Ravens offense back onto the field for their next possession. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Off the play fix. He'll look to throw. A throw on the right side taken by Njoku. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
10 yards. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
Now, faking the give. And caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
That's another Baltimore.
I'll give on the ground. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
At the 23-yard line.
Thompson to throw. The throw here is complete. after the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 14-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Forced out left. Taking off.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
And that one just too long to get going. It'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and
1 quarter in the books in this AFC divisional playoff. 28-0 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They've got it facing 3rd and a yard. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to.
To the goal line and in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Ravens.
Touchdown, Ravens.
Jason Sanders on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Ravens are able to edge a bit closer.
Ravens 7.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Jaguars offense, Jahmyr Gibbs, set to get back on the field. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Here's Burrow. He'll find his man. That's Jaden Higgins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. Catch left side is made by Higgins.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. The Ravens offense and Xavier Worthy getting set to take over once more. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. They'll begin here on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Thompson now to throw. This caught right side by Worthy. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Thompson. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Thompson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. De'Ami Brown. Touchdown, Baltimore.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
The point by Sanders is good. And the Ravens are able to cut into the deficit. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here comes Hill on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drop. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. And he will take this one in. 72 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Ravens offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
brought down.
Ball
at
on the 30 now.
line.
Here's second and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
Throwing Thompson. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a stretch play. Running right. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. The last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. To throw is Thompson. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. Here's first and 10.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. From the 23, this is second and 3.
Second and 3.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now, Thompson. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Njoku. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Second and 5.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one caught at the 4. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here's a run. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped him for no gain. That's a full.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He'll drop to throw. That one's incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
All right, Mike, so think back to earlier in this game. The coach decides to be aggressive. He's successful on 4th down. He decides to do it again. This time, the defense has other ideas and comes up with a huge 4th down stop.
The Jaguars offense headed back to take over once more. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start first and 10. And he's going to be marked down up at the 12-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Jaguars first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Jaguars.
A first down throw for Burrow. Going there. Caught by Kittle. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're second. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Second down. Burrow. High That defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. On comes the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. The Ravens offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. Thompson to throw. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. They'll try to run for it. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a 1st down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. They'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. 3rd and long. Back to throw. Quick throw taken in by Brown. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This a 46-yard attempt. Sanders' kick is good. And the Ravens cut 3 off the lead. But they still face a sizable deficit.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. The 2nd week of the playoffs is underway. 1 more game follows our game later tonight, and then 2 more tomorrow. After that, we're down to 4. We'll have the championship round all set up for next Sunday. Our spin through the NFL starts now. In Inglewood, the Rams at home to take on Tampa Bay. And it's the former star at nearby USC, Drake London. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. And here's a look at the current playoff bracket in the NFL playoffs. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
These 2 teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here. The 3rd quarter underway. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Thompson now to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. It's going to be third. They need one. They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Raven first down.
At the 47-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
He's brought down
From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Thompson. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll pick up the first down. A gain of about 4.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Derek Hall there to bring him down. From the 35, here's 2nd and 8. Thompson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 8 yards to go.
He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This one from 52 yards away.
52-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens are back within 2 scores.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Jags offense ready to get back to work. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And a nice job there, sidestepping defenders on his way. It's a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
First down, and they stick with him. And he'll get about 5. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Jaguars.
On first down, Burrow. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
They go play action for Burrow. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Chubb. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain. Move back to the 10. They'll try here on second and goal. Handoff here, up the middle. Oh, making defenders look silly out there. On his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3, and he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Throwing, Thompson. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. This one intercepted. Picked off by Tarheeb Still. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
The Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
To throw is Burrow. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's good.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the pickup.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. So 4th down and on. Field goal attempt. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. Now after that last play, we have an injured Raven. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds. And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
At his 48-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now, Thompson. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Good for a Baltimore 1st down.
To throw is Thompson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Marshawn Lattimore there defensively.
Thompson to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And now it's 4th down.
McWilliams there defensively.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL Playoffs on EA Sports. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9. Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Call it a gain of 13. That's good for a Jaguar 1st down. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Back to throw, Burrow. He'll look underneath and finds Gibbs. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up
They'll run the sneak. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Jaguars 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. The throw on the run is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Ravens.
2nd down and 8. Working out of the gun, Burrow. A shove on that. Caught by Kittle. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Burrow. In trouble, and down he goes.
And with that sack, it should put an end to what's been a very promising drive up until this point. Great job of bend without breaking. get yourself off the field when the opportunity presented itself.
Jaguars ready to punt this one away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Ravens offense ready to take over once again. They'll start out first down and 10. Thompson now to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Thompson. That's complete left side to Worthy. And he's going to be out of bounds and just beyond the line of scrimmage. That's all they needed to pick up the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
The quarterback it's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and a couple. Thompson. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now give on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
He's going to have a Ravens first down. They convert style there. Big play on 4th and long.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Now and he's in. Touchdown, Ravens. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Ravens are able to edge a bit closer.
Ravens 27.
Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
The Jaguars offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Well, the goal here is to run some time off the clock. The game is well in hand as they get it back on offense for 1st and 10. Here's Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, Jacksonville.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Ravens have come up with the football.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So they might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Second down, Burrow. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Now it is first and goal.
First and goal.
To throw is Burrow. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Jaguars will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Ravens offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They'll do so with first and 10. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 5. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. He'll have a first down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground. Man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's a second and 9. They'll stick with him again. Running with authority, pushes his way forward for a pickup of 6.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And he'll wind up getting this all the way down to the Jags' 20-yard line. Now the Ravens use is their first timeout. And it'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. Right back to him on first down. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal. They've got it at the 8. First down and goal. Here's a run to the 5-yard line. Now here's second and goal. Throwing Thompson. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Sanders here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens are able to cut into the deficit.
The score, Jaguars 52, Ravens 34.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. Still 2 timeouts remaining for the defense, but do the math. Even if they choose to use them, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars. They're able to do something that's not easy to do in a win away from home in the playoffs. For their troubles, got a date next Sunday for a conference championship game. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Theresa. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.